Hi, I'm Stacy, an American-born writer from Switzerland living in Japan and a recent stroke survivor. After a lot of therapy and a boatload of determination, I am back to my passion of writing. In order for me to further my therapy, as well as to give an alternative access to my stories, I've decided to read them out loud. Well, here goes nothing. Hello, my name is Dan, published on September 8, 2019. Hi, my name is Dan, and other stories which I shouldn't laugh about, but do. When it comes down to it, there's not much funny about the situation. I suffered a stroke after an internal carotid artery dissection. But I was one of the lucky ones. Surgery could fix me. Recently, I was thinking about the fact that when I woke up from surgery, the only word that I could say was one. Stacy, what's your husband's name? Me, one. Stacy, what do you want for lunch? Me, one. You get the picture. It's funny to me now, and we have loads of comic relief around the house. Friezo, did you put the laundry in the hamper? I ask. One, shouts Friezo. And I don't know how else besides humor to get through these days. It's only funny because I'm doing the work. So I can laugh with you at some of my strokey speech blunders I've made. On the first day of school, we all rocked up, ready to put our best foot forward, and we were ready for it. I was particularly eager to meet the new head of schools, as he was replacing a legend. I made a beeline towards him, and he eagerly accepted me by holding out his hand, giving me the standard, "Hello, my name is Dan." I promptly accepted his greeting by proudly announcing that I was Dan too. I was so embarrassed by my strokey blunder that I simply could not recover. I made a bunch of silly comments all under my breath, just willing the name Stacy to come to me, but it never did. So I did what any woman in my situation would do. I acted supremely justified, as I was totally in the right, because of course my name is Dan. And why are you staring at me like that? Are you waiting for something? I turned on my heel and scurried away, leaving Johann in the dust of my faux pas. Now, if you're close to me, I don't have any problems remembering your name. My kids all come to me when I shout their names. Friezo is boy dog, Lulu is girl dog, and Cleo, she comes to just about anything, as a proper third child should too. Be that as it may, Johann is fine with his moniker. Wait a minute. Nowadays, I call everyone by his pet name. If you don't mind me calling you Hun, well, we'll get along just fine. In all honesty, the same goes for my family too. I don't always get their made-up names correct. Just the other day, I was walking with my three, holding the girls' hands as we moseyed along, and I turned to Lulu saying, probably scaring the living daylights out of her, and asked, "Is that guy still following us?" I meant Friezo, of course. That guy is still following us. Names are not my strong suit at the moment. Weirdly, neither are adjectives. Let me paint this picture for you. I was sitting with Cleo, enjoying a lazy morning at Starbucks, when our attention was grabbed by the two friendly dogs sitting at the table next to us. Cleo asked me which of the two dogs was my favorite. I promptly responded to her question with the green dog. What? Or body parts. When serving my kids' supper, I offered my son a fossil. I meant a chicken wing. So you see, there are a couple of different things working or not working here. For starters, I suffer from non-fluent aphasia as a result from damage inflicted on my brain. That's why I take so long to fish for my words. You might ask yourself, why doesn't this affect her ability to write? Well, yeah, you also could ask yourself, it seems like the old Stacy. Well, I probably could answer that, and I will answer that, but save it for another time, and let's just suffice to say that it takes me a long time. That is also why names just escape me. Look, it took me bloody forever to name our 3 children, and I like their names. So it's simply frustrating to say the least. I mean, Boy Dog is proving to be effective, but I'm also suffering from verbal paraphrasia. So this is where we can all snicker just a little bit. Although paraphrasia is not associated with non-fluent aphasia, I guess I'm lucky enough to have these symptoms, these hilarious symptoms of fluent aphasia. You see, on a subconscious level, my brain is frantically searching in my dictionary to complete that idea that I like the black dog. She just takes the first thought and runs with it, which leaves me standing here, supposedly liking the green dog. Or fossils, or favicons. Oh, I didn't tell you that story, did I? Well, we'll save it for another time. All of this reminds me of that chap that Johan and I fondly call, what's his name again? And I have to giggle every time I think of this story. We were invited many years ago for lunch at a friend's house. It was about halfway through when the husband asked me, on the QT of course, what's his name again? In reference to Johan. At the time I was shocked. And he didn't stop there. After the lunch, what's his name again? And when we were saying our goodbyes, what is his name again? I reckon if we ever see those friends again, we'll have a right old time. Me shouting for Boy Dog and what's his name again, sounding like a broken record, repeatedly asking my husband's name. Because seriously, who can remember?